I started a lawn care business when I was 9 years old and started out with a little push mower and have worked up to now that I'm 18 and covered in grass as you can see and have been working all day mowing various jobs around the community. Um, I find that working hard and doing what you like to do is two different important things that you can do within your life to be successful and be happy at the same time.
Done that's taken the long road is by showing up at school all 4 years every single day. Now that doesn't really sound like that much of an accomplishment, but I've never really been late for any of my classes. I've always shown up for every single class, all 7 periods, every single day, and I think that's really a big accomplishment for me because that's gonna help me later on in life because I can say that, for interviews later on, after my job, when I get a job other than Hardee's, it'll show that I had perfect attendance. I can be reliable and depended on. So, being at school every day in high school doesn't just affect you being in a drawing for a car or getting a check at the end of your senior year. It's a good skill to have, especially for working and other aspects of your life because places like that look at that. So when you put on your resume that you haven't missed a single day of work and that you haven't missed a single day of school for any particular reason, then they will be looking at you so much more because they're going to be like, hey, I can rely on this person. They're going to show up for all their shifts. They're going to show up to school every day. They're going to get their work done in class that we're supposed to get done. And I just don't have to worry about them, which is something that teachers and employers all really like for people to do. So I think that's something that's been a really long-term project for me is not to miss any school. And I feel like it's made me more successful as a person. Like I said, haven't missed a single day of school in 4 years, and I haven't missed a single day at my work for over 2 years now. So.
I tried to take a shortcut in math class when I would always go onto websites and find the answers instead of actually studying the material. So when I got my quizzes back, they weren't very successful.
Something that I've done that I wasn't really proud of doing was taking shortcuts in my Latin class because that class, if you don't stay up on the translations and all that, you get really far behind and you don't learn any of the vocab that you need to learn. So when you get stuck on doing a translation test, it really bites you in the butt. So, I wouldn't do like a couple translations and I would just copy them off of my friends or try scribbling down words really quick. And when I did that, it wasn't really helping me because when it came to the translation test, we had to translate a story that we've never seen before, a whole bunch of vocab words from that section, and let's just say my grade didn't thank me for that. So that's one thing that I really had a difficult time, or I had a difficult time with in that one particular moment because, like I said, I was taking shortcuts on doing my homework, so I wasn't able to do as well in the test later on in the year.
This year I was a part of the WACC co-op program that let me go out in the community and find my own job and be hired like a real world job. So I co-opted at Sylvia's Insurance Group over on Mariner Drive, and I started out just putting stuff into the computer, kind of just doing odd jobs around the office, and then worked my way up to now in May. I have been asked to come back in the summer and work almost full time for the guys. So from the beginning of this year to now the end, I have not only put hard work into perspective, but I've also modeled what I'd like to live. I started out working hard every day, coming out, and then I knew that the job kind of stunk once in a while, but now I look back on it and it's pretty successful, and I'm happy that I've done what I've done, but it can't be done without hard work and dedication to what you love to do, not only in the classroom, but also in the real
Something
world.
I'm proud of putting a lot of hard work into is my job that I have right now at Hardee's. I started looking for jobs when I was a sophomore, and I had a couple different interviews, but the one place that really, I guess, kind of stuck with me was Hardee's. I kind of went there thinking that, oh yeah, it's going to be a nice, easy job. Well, it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, and it can be stressful at times. But I've stuck it through, and I've proved leadership throughout my 2 years there. And after about a year, my manager approached me and wanted to make me a manager. So I started taking classes at work and all that, and getting trained in the management skills that we need to do. So after that, I started running shifts, and right now I am one of the youngest managers at Hardee's right now, because I've shown initiative while still going to school but working. So I think that's probably one of the things I'm most proud of, is being able to prove my leadership skills at such a young age, and that's something that some people can never really say that they're able to do, is prove their leadership abilities in a workplace instead of just like a sports field or something.